Hello everyone, we are Group 5 English Education Study Program, Makassar State University.
In this video, we are going to present our topic for social linguistic course. The title is Ethnicity Networking Patterns and Social Integration and Digital Society.
And we also explore how digital platform can help people together or something even spread them based on ethnicity.
Our presentation will discuss how people from different ethnic backgrounds connect and interact both offline and online.
Ethnicity plays a very important role in shaping how people build and maintain social relationships. People usually feel more comfortable with others from the same ethnic background because they share similar culture and language. However, in today's digital era, these traditional patterns are changing. Online spaces can either help preserve ethnic identity or promote multicultural interaction. According to Malroy, 1980, strong or dense networks help maintain ethnic identity, while Hanif et Alice 2024 explained that digital communication increases solidarity but can also create selective interaction patterns.
In the digital society, relationship between ethnicity and social networking is becoming more complex. Digital platforms give people new spaces for communication, but at the same time, they can reproduce segregation and inequality. This brings us to our main issue. How does ethnicity influence social networking patterns and social integration in a digital society?
From our analysis, we identified four main problems. First, ethnic segregation online. People still prefer connecting with others from the same ethnicity. Second, unequal digital access. Not all ethnic groups have the same level of access or digital literacy. Third, cultural stereotypes and inequality. Minority groups often face bias and stigma in both offline and online settings. And fourth, weak cross-ethnic collaboration. Online interaction often doesn't lead to real cooperation across ethnic groups.
Based on our classroom and online observation, many students tend to form networks mainly with others from their own ethnic background. For example, WhatsApp or Instagram group ethnic-based cluster are usually more active than mixed one. Hanif et al. 2024 found similar patterns in the Ikalti Palembang communication community, where communication with the same ethnic group helps track identity but limited intercultural interaction.
Our study is supported by five main theories. Homophily theory by Mike McPherson et Alice 2001. People tend to connect with others who are similar to them. Network theory by Milroy 1980. Social ties help maintain shared identity. Social capital theory by Putnam 2000 and Bourdieu 1986. Networks function as resources, but not everyone has equal access. Functional structural theory by Saad 2009. Ethnic integration depends on cooperation and social balance. And contact hypothesis by Alport 1954. Structure interethnic contact can reduce prejudice and promote inclusion.
The main focus of our study is to explore how ethnicity shapes digital networking and influences social integration. From the focus, we developed three research questions. The first is how do two ethnic identities influence digital social networking patterns? The second is what factors support or hinder inter-ethnic interaction and integration. The last is how do digital platforms shape inclusion and identity maintains among ethnic groups.
The objectives of our research are first, to describe how ethnicity influences social networking patterns in both offline and digital spaces. The second is to identify factors that affect inter-ethnic collaboration and integration. Third, to analyze the role of digital platforms in either reinforcing or bridging ethnic boundaries. And fourth, to propose strategies for building inclusive and multicultural digital networks.
This study focused on students from the English Education Study Program 2024 at Universitas Negeri Makassar. The participants come from diverse ethnic backgrounds such as Bugis, Makassar, Toraja, and Javanese. We observed how they interact both offline in campus and online through platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, and study organization.
We use both qualitative and quantitative approaches. For the qualitative method, we conduct in-depth interviews and direct observation of student interactions in multicultural settings. For the quantitative method, we use surveys and analyze them using SPSS to measure the correlation between ethnic identity strength and social network diversity.
From this study, we expect to map out ethic social networking in digital context, identity barriers, and enables to inter-ethic social integration, develop inclusive digital communication frameworks.
So that's all from our group.
We hope our presentation give you a better understanding of how ethnicity and digital networks are connected in today's society.
Thank you for watching and listening to our social linguistics presentations.
Once again, we are Group 5 and see you next time and have a great day.